After you're done checking the oil, the air cleaner, and the hydraulic fluids and diesel levels, you got 2 bearings here, 2 on the other end of this conveyor, and then you got 4 rollers, 2 just like this on each side with grease whip hoses to grease these points. Then as you go to the rear of the machine, there's 2 more bearings on the under conveyor. This is another one of the whip hose for the drum roller. And as you proceed on around, you have a roller at the rear that retains the drum, and there's 2 grease fittings on that roller, top and bottom. To the other side of the machine. Again, you have more of the drum rollers. Grease those about every 8 hours of use. Then
auxiliary.
There's an auxiliary control port on the front of the machine. Have 2 more on the bottom, 2 more on the top. Again, there's another drive chain up there that you want to pull. This feeder belt has 2 whip hoses up in the drum where the bearings are at. You want to grease those. Again, you have another drive chain. You want to grease that with some 10-weight oil. And then the big drive drum chain, you want to oil that about once a week also with some 10-weight oil. Coming on down this incline belt, there's 2 more bearings down here at the bottom. Those don't have a whip hose, you just have a port, grease each side. Then under this access panel is the actual feeder hopper belt, and there's another grease fit on each side of it as well. 2 more at the rear. This in turn is all the points that you'll grease every 8 hours. Again, here and there. Once you're on this side of the machine and are actually ready to start to begin running, your control panel, throttle, Murphy switch start, all that's right here. You'll actually hold that in to start the machine. Once it builds oil pressure, the solenoid will keep that fuel solenoid on. If it should ever lose oil pressure, the Murphy switch will kick that off and kill the engine. This is going to be for your drum and collection conveyor. That's actually going to be the control to spin the drum, as well as the belly conveyor, which is the collection conveyor that will come out and feed this fines belt. You have variable speed for it. You can speed it up or slow it down depending on the production, how wet or dry the material is. Same thing with the hopper and main conveyor. That'd be the main and hopper. You can control the feed rate of that, determine on how wet or dry your material is. This is the valve to turn it on. And last, this is your fines conveyor belt. This will turn on the short fines, the way we have it through our circuitry, the radial stacker, and then the overs conveyor. All those will run off that one control. So after all that, we're now ready to start and run the Royer 616.